A member of the top 20 athletes of the BCSN era, Whitmer's Nigel Davis is enjoying one of his finest seasons. Playing overseas, he won an elusive championship, then returns home just in time for the African American Legacy Project's Sports Legends of Northwest Ohio Hall of Fame induction ceremony this weekend. That's where Mark Coons caught up with the pro basketball player.
Still in his basketball prime, Nigel Davis has already left his mark on Toledo. The Whitmer grad ranks in the top 10 in points, rebounds, assists, minutes, free throws, and free throws made in Wisconsin Badger program history. But Davis is more than just a basketball player. He speaks several languages. He's an inventor and continues to give back to the community. Just back from winning a league title in Turkey, he credits his parents for instilling that trademark humility and inquisitiveness.
My mother and my stepfather were integral in raising me and wanted me to be as hardworking in my athletics, and also as hardworking and trying to be as intelligent and well-cultured and well-rounded and just in tune with what's going on in life. And I also mentioned that I had a great community. You know the saying that it takes a village to raise a child. I was fortunate enough to have fantastic coaches, teachers, individuals who, for example, Rhea Young here, who was a dean at high school. She was like my school mother, and she's here supporting me. So I've been fortunate and lucky to have a lot of adults and people that have always wanted the best for me and have always done their best to help me.
Speaking of that community, you were part of that group at Whitmer with Storm Norton, with Chris Wormley. You guys were all around the same age. You pushed each other to be better, both athletically, and as also you pushed each other to be better in the community.
Yes, for sure. I just talked to Storm and Chris not too long ago. Congratulated Storm on his new deal. And Chris, I was just actually, you mentioned about the community. I was just texting Chris, asking him and picking his brain about his camp. Because Chris has a camp, free football camp that he gives for the community. So if you don't know about that, please check it out. And just trying to figure out how he does what he does so I can do the same thing. I gave a camp last year for basketball, and I wanted to do one again this year, and just ask him how he went about it and everything. And it's just, again, a testament to the Washington Local School District in Toledo that to have such athletes that are not only good in athletics but also good character individuals.
Let's talk about the last couple of weeks for you personally. You're coming off a championship in Turkey. You set a European League record with a 50-point game. And you were really hitting from outside in that game, which maybe surprised some folks.
It could have been. You know, I haven't been playing basketball in America for the last 6 years, but I've always continued to work hard. Those who follow me have all my love. The time difference, the language barrier, the culture barrier. So the ones who still follow and support and they still see what I'm doing and they're still encouraging me and supporting me, I appreciate them. But yes, this year has been a tremendous year. As you said, I was able to set a record, the first 50-point game in the Euro League, which is something I'm extremely proud of. And then also just won a championship 2 or 3 days ago, and where I was the MVP. So it's been a great year, and as I said, very happy and humbled and proud to be here.
And I got to think another one of the highlights for this season has been your parents were able to come over and actually watch you play in person.
They were. That was the first game my parents have watched me play in person in 5 or 6 years. And it was at the Final Four in Berlin, so it was great for them to come and see how crazy of an environment it is and the difference between American and European sports. And then also they watched the first playoff game. I think I had 30 that game. So they brought some good luck, and it was a pleasure to get to show them the world. The world is a marvelous, wondrous place, and it was a pleasure and a joy to be able to get to show them that.
Finally, you shared a little bit earlier, there's a couple of maxims that your parents always taught you. Could you tell us a little bit more about those?
Yes, one of as I said, my mom has some sayings and quotes that I repeat to myself daily. And one of them is how you do anything is how you do everything. And that's always to give your best effort, no matter what it is, no matter what you're doing. If you're, she would always tell us when we're cleaning chores around the house or doing something like that, how you do anything is how you do everything. And then another one is the laziest person works the hardest. So never try to find a shortcut in life, never try to do anything, always try to give your best, because when you try to take shortcuts, those shortcuts catch up to you.
What's up next for Hayes Davis? Well, USA Basketball has invited him to work out with Team USA this summer as the red, white, and blue prepare for the Olympic Games in Paris. Needless to say, he's excited for the prospect of being on the same court with LeBron James, Steph Curry, and company.